They understand that their ideas only appeal to a limited portion of radicals: high taxes, government-controlled health care, a monopoly on public education. So what did they do, Jesse? They knew they couldn't get you to vote for their ideas, so they decided to paint Republicans as racist, hoping you would just vote against them and that maybe they'd get a majority once in a while. That, in conjunction with stacking the courts, they think will get them across the finish line. But they're the ones stoking division, not Republicans.
And, Leo, it's funny listening to Crooked Hillary talking about the rule of law and how important it is for her. The transition of power to President Trump has not been peaceful. I mean, there's been stings, there's been leaks, there's been unmasking. Now they want to impeach the guy in the first term. Don't you think that would contribute to some of the crisis in the democracy that she's talking about?
No, the crisis is very simple. The people down in Selma, what Hillary and Bernie were saying was that Donald Trump has polarized this country so bad on issues of race, his hatred, and the issues are very simple. Donald Trump, look at Charlottesville. Look at the situation where Donald Trump talks about the issue of the Muslim ban. And I would submit to you that Dan will tell this audience that Donald Trump has never said a racist thing. You know why? Because Dan's afraid of Donald Trump, and Dan will not admit that Donald Trump has said racist comments the last 3 years. Isn't that true, Dan?
Dan, go ahead. I'll let you respond to the personal attack.
You're a liar.
Be honest, Dan. Just be honest.
You are
Just be
lying
honest.
on
Has Donald
show.
Trump said anything racist? Has Donald Trump said anything racist, Dan?
Leo,
Just
let
say
him
yes or
finish.
no.
Leo, let him finish.
The answer is no.
Oh, see?
Wait,
that's
and
why.
you're a liar.
God, he's afraid
because
of Trump.
Muslims are not
You're
banned
afraid
from the
of Trump.
United States. You have no credibility.
You're afraid of Trump.
You're just lying.
You
You're
are
making
afraid of
it
Trump.
up. Because
so
you have
Donald
nothing
Trump,
else.
you have just
no
told
facts.
everyone that
Leo,
in the national
you were
audience, Donald Trump
vaccinated
has
at
never
an
said a
early
racist
age
thing.
against facts.
All right, guys, let's put the personal attacks down for 1 second. Star Parker, we talk about division in this country. Leo right there demonstrated some divisiveness. Came out with a personal attack, not on policy. That was personal. How do you see it?
Yeah.
I see it as the Democrats have divided us a long time ago. They started about 50 years ago. They segmented us into all these little people populations, and Donald Trump is bringing us all together. He's fixing everything for everyone, and they hate it. They're coming in totally unglued, and Selma is an example of the left trying to take advantage of a point in history that has solved itself. We are more united as a grassroots community of people. It's only the fringe of the Democrats, and so they'll try to stir up anything. They are losing the black community. They're losing the black vote, and they're having problems with that.
Hey, Leo, do you think, to Star's point, just for 1 second, it's appropriate for Hillary to make a correlation between Selma and the Trump era? I mean, they had, armed federal agents going down to beat up black people back then. That's not happening now. I think that trivializes what really happened down in the 60s.
Jesse, you got Star and Dan, two apologists. They don't see racism for Donald Trump because they're afraid of him. This is a new type of racism.
Wait,
Donald Trump sends out dog whistle. Hey, Star, has Donald Trump said anything racist? Hey, Dan, has Donald Trump said anything racist? You're not going to say no. You're not going to say yes.
Actually, I'm going to say yes. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you what he did say racist. That had anything to do with race. No, Dan, let me address
Let Star address it.
Because this is important. Actually, he has focused on the racial problems in our country by building out these opportunity zones now. We have 8,700 opportunity zones where he's going into the most critical areas in our country and trying to fix them. When he made a political promise to the black community that he was going to fix the inner cities, he was serious about it, and he's done that. Actually, he's also helped us by appointing judges that are now trying to look at.
You're an apologist.
You can call it what you want to.
Black people.